G'day folks, today we've got this Victa VC400 4-stroke lawnmower. That'd be a Briggs Quattro 40 4-horsepower engine. The label's gone. This is just prime showing of pretty much engine abuse. So the previous owner stripped out the spark plug thread, decided to wrap it in some tape, and reckoned it didn't work for obvious reasons. We'll be changing the head. Be able to check the air filter in a minute. I don't think the engine's been dusted. Turns over without too many clunks, so hopefully it runs alright. And no oil. So I'll go and get a few bits and pieces and we'll get started. So we've fit up a known good carburetor, put some oil in it. I just want to see if I can make it run, let's see if it's worth spending any money or time on. Leave that out for now. So, of course someone put a Phillips head screw in there. Throttle cable's not even connected to anything. Can sit out of the way for now. Right, what do we need? 3/8. Oh, no bolt at all. I'll have to go and find one in a minute. Oops, sorry. Try again, 7/16. On the older ones, these used to be 1/2 inch, but obviously not. Or not, someone's put a fucking metric bolt in there. $10mm. Oh, we actually have a 10mm. Alright. I'll find the correct bolts for this in a moment. But we're going to just quickly take this off. Oh look, the red tube's coming out as well. Charming. I'll thread that back in a moment. I can see what I'm doing. Chuck this oil in. This isn't the full 600 mils of oil, it's just enough to give us a run. If it's smoky, there's no point filling it all the way up with oil. Alright, we'll be back. So we're just going to change his head before anything else now. So I just tried to put a good spark plug in it and it wouldn't thread on at all. We can have a quick look at the cylinder while it's here. Probably find out it's buggered altogether. We're just wasting our time. Anyhow. The bolt's in there in a tight spot so you can't get in there with the impact. Alright, let's see what this is. Actually, not too bad. Come around here and we'll have a look. So, can't say it's the sun at the moment, but no major scoring, a little bit of oil, it's normal for these. Only a couple of minor scratches, so this could well be a good engine. Just to show him previous owner, loved his glass barbecues. Alright, so we put our head back on. That one bolted up fine. It's off a slightly different engine though. 3.5 horsepower one. It's just a known good carburetor from that I'll keep on the shelf. So hopefully we'll get that bolt started there. Hopefully they haven't entirely stripped out the thread of this fuel tank bolt by putting that different size one in there. But the rate we're going at the moment, you never know. Worst part is if they have stripped it out, that thread is part of the block and it's not worth the price of a helicoil to fix it. We've got oil in, just about got our fuel tank on. Just put some petrol in it and see if it wants to go, I suppose. Leave that throttle on run. Too much. Yeah, time to see if this thing will fire up. A little prime. Fired. So we'll just dump this oil out now and strip it down and give it a proper clean up, I think. So now we've proved that the engine runs alright, I'm going to strip it down and clean it properly. Change the oil. We've gone black, but nothing horrible in there. Hopefully these two little 1/4-inch bolts from the top come out. Otherwise we'll just take the whole cowling off as one piece. There's that one. After having no oil in it, it did turn very black. Well, that could have just been soot filled up anyway. It was there previously. There's the top cover. Get the starter housing off. Anything to worry about the starter rope, it looks reasonable. I'm running a little low on rope at the moment. The main thing to take apart here is get this top cover off and clean out all the debris in the cooling fins so we don't cook the engine. Which, if it's never been done, it's quite likely to be quite dirty. dipstick comes out if you don't deattach it, which I'll do in a minute. So wash it. See, there's grass, leaves and crap filled up in here, just crud. So I'll take this fuel tank back off. I'll leave the ignition coil on today and just give everything a really good clean. Half inch, that one. One thing with these particular carburetors, when you pull them off, it's worth keeping an eye out to see if the little O-ring and plastic holder stays on the manifold like this one just has, because you might lose them. Or if you don't know better, put the carb back on without them seated in there, and it'll never run right. Alright, we'll be back after giving it a quick clean. So here we are, it's a bit of a clean, looks much better. We've got our exhaust here, just drying in the sun, and put a quick coat of silver on it. Didn't worry too much about that carb, no, it works alright. Just starter housing, bit of a wipe down, top cover, not much I can do about it to get some more labels for it, but anyhow, it's there. Most importantly, all our cooling pins are unblocked. Always pays to make sure that this inlet manifold's tight as well. As you can see, it's a little bit loose, but they have a habit of snapping off there once they get loose. So we'll tighten that down and start putting it back together. Alright, let's start off with the exhaust first. Thread on. There we go. Knock these little tabs over, stop them coming loose again. One, two, top cover on, so you don't pinch the ignition cable. Right. Beautiful. And you just want to get them all started to begin with. Sometimes the cowlings twist a bit. You struggle to get the second or third bolt in if you crank them down all the way. Yeah, on this side, while you've got the carb off, this little bit here will come off. New bugger off. Big 1/4 inch bolts on the dipstick tube. I replaced the fibre washer that was missing here. Take a bit of rag out of the inlet manifold. Always getting a bad time, I suppose. Get governor linkage in. Nails flat. Quickly start this bolt. Same as cowling bolts, you don't want to do it up all the way because you'll struggle to get the front one started. Once you've got them both going, then tighten them down. I might have a quick cold start before finishing up by putting on the air filter and fixing up this throttle cable. Oh, beautiful. Put on run. 3 primes. So, this throttle cable, someone sort of bent an end on like that. Quite clearly doesn't work. So what we're going to do is just clip that end off, take a little bit of the outer sheath back off. Because the cable's short up, we're going to have to move it down a hole. So we've got a couple of options here. If you only take a little bit off, get away with there. Take a lot off, we can put it there. Worst case, we can just get a new one out and put it on. So our throttle cable's all fixed up. Looks good, works good. And I was about to just give this thing a quick clean up and sand it out. And I thought I'd better check the blades because I hadn't done that yet. And the good old meth strikes again. Not even bolted on properly. So we'll have to take the bolts off. I might wire wheel them, see how good they are. Blades are actually quite nice still, so try and reuse those. Clean them up, put them on the right way. At very minimum, we're going to have to replace the plastic washers that are underneath and go from there. So here we are. That's all fixed up. So we'll roll it back over, give it a quick clean, and then I might actually use it to mow the lawns. So we'll just give it a quick clean up, and that tin's just about empty. Well, it is empty. I wonder if this one's any good. And there we have it.
Did I get it a bit good?
So all we apply there is a little bit of basically silicone spray, and leaves an oily film on there and a bit of dust sticks to it. But the best part about it is when you're done mowing, it just hoses off. So makes it look good for photos to sell it, and it sort of helps protect it as well. If you spray underneath, the grass doesn't stick to the base. And these Victas are notorious for rusting out up in this top corner here. Out in the country here, not so bad. I very rarely find them rusted out here, but I go down to the city to buy a bulk load, and just about all of them are wrecked because they're rusted out in the top corner here. Especially in the city, a bit close to coastal area, a bit of salt air doesn't help matters. But mostly problems we have here is they're all faded because they've been left out in the sun on scorching hot 45+ degrees days. Anyhow, we're all done now, so we're going to take it out and give it a bit of use. So there we go, not bad. Very little spent on it, come up well. So what's up next? Today I actually want to fit a tow bar on the old VY over there, so we can do another trip to the Wagga tip shop. They have a better range of stuff than the local one does. The local one just doesn't get the foot traffic through it, and once they have half a dozen lawnmowers there, they don't fucking worry about picking up anymore. So anyhow, not to worry. We'll go and have a quick look at some of the stuff I picked up this week. And yeah. So we picked up this Rover with a, I'm sure it's 5 horsepower Briggs Quantum on there. Pretty well on stock. And also got this very sad Victa. It's not far off being seized, but I've got an idea for this one. So it's, yeah, it's had better days. But up here, I've got a short block that's good, on a good frame. Don't go much on the matching green handlebars. But I don't think this block's actually done a lot of work, so we'll give it a quick rinse out and put it together with those parts off the red one, but that'll be for another day. Thanks for watching.